Please stand and remove your hats for our national anthem, led by graduating senior Jessica Erwiler.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please remain standing for the invocation, which will be given by Reverend Brian Musser.
Healer, forgiver, guide, comforter, friend. Great things have come into our lives, making this moment possible. Many have given much so that we may be here. Family and friends have given of their time, energy, resources. Professors, advisors, and peers have shared knowledge and wisdom. And you have given life, purpose, meaning, sustenance, and ability. You have gotten us through. At times, things were good and the path was easy. Other times, hard times, we needed to be carried through. But through it all, we have made it to this moment with the help of others and with your help. Thank you. Enable us to truly celebrate with gratitude those gifts that have been given and to thank the givers. Help us to understand the responsibilities that come with such blessing. Allow us to never hoard our gifts, but to hold them loosely with open hands so that others may be blessed. As we produce art, allow it to display truth and beauty. As we work, allow it to uncover meaning and purpose that lies just below the fabric of every day. Help us not to just animate lines on a page, but stories from the heart. Help us not to only make great things, but to create truly good things. May we use our knowledge and skills to bring true human flourishing through peace and justice, forgiveness and healing, truth and wisdom. Using our greatest resource, our humanity, help us to be filled with wonder as our creations echo yours. At this time, we invite your presence, the presence of the divine, to be here with us. I leave this prayer unended, signifying that the rest of what we do will be in communication with you.
Welcome, and please be seated. Please welcome the president of Drexel University, John Fry.
Good afternoon, everyone. Reverend Musser, thank you for your beautiful invocation. Brianna Rodriguez del Grosso, welcome back to Drexel as one who has admired your talent, creative versatility, and especially the courage with which you project your authentic voice and always keep it real. I look forward to your remarks. Dean Schubach, thank you for your inspired leadership and stellar citizenship. And graduates of the Antoinette Westphal College of Media Arts and Design, congratulations on making it to this day. I know I speak for many people, my faculty colleagues who have taught and mentored you, and the co-op employers and community-based organizations that you have served with distinction, when I say our fast-changing, turbulent world is so lucky to have creative leaders of your experience and temperament to help bring about a more prosperous, more humane, and more equitable future. Graduates, on this happy occasion, I invite you to think about the family members, friends, and mentors who have mattered most in your lives. Think back on the ways in which their unwavering love and support inspired you to find your purpose, to grow, and to excel. If they are with us today, think of the joy they are taking in your accomplishments. If they are far away or no longer with us, think how proud they would be to see how well you have turned out. Graduates, please express your love and gratitude to all these people with a round of applause. Commencement is a time for joyful celebration of your incredible accomplishments and the start of the next leg of your journey. I am reminded of a story about the iconic legal giant and Supreme Court Justice Oliver Wendell Holmes. The story may be apocryphal, but I think it is fitting for this occasion. Near the end of his long life, Holmes was traveling on a train and became so absorbed in his work that when the conductor came by, he couldn't find his ticket. He checked his wallet, no ticket. He searched his pockets, no ticket. Growing more and more frantic, Holmes rifled through his briefcase and still no ticket. The ticket collector tried to calm Holmes. "Justice Holmes," he said, "no need to worry. I know who you are. You don't need to show me your ticket." Holmes replied, "I don't care about the ticket. I just need to know where the hell I'm supposed to be going." Members of the class of 2024, you have worked long and hard to get your tickets punched as graduates of the Westphal College and Drexel University. And while no one can foresee every stop on your career itinerary, I have no doubt that you are going great places. In fact, I would make a friendly wager that you will go very far and do very well throughout your lives. Yes, we are living in an era of accelerated disruption driven by artificial intelligence, and there is no doubt that AI will continue to have a massive impact on the creative industries and artistic work. It's all a bit scary, but if I know one thing about Westphal graduates, you turn scary into exciting. Like Westphal graduates before you, you know how to lean into new technologies and make them work for you in producing powerful, original work in music, art, film, fashion, and all the creative professions that you're studying. You also are equipped to collaborate across cultures, professions, and disciplines to flourish in creative industries yet to be invented, assuming you don't invent them yourselves. In fact, I'm quite certain that you will become the leaders who drive innovation wherever you land. My biggest ask and my greatest hope is that you do not shy away from opportunities to serve as humane leaders. In my remarks at Citizens Bank Park last night, I referred to people of goodwill who are rising to meet new challenges and working together to make life better for themselves and others. But we need more leaders like you, who bring people together and appeal to the better angels of their nature through the sheer power of creative work. The great dance choreographer Alvin Ailey once said, "To be who you are and become what you are capable of is the only goal worth living." Graduates, we have a pretty good idea of who you are and what you are capable of. We have enjoyed and admired your innovative designs, films, fashion shows, movies, websites and apps, musical recordings, art exhibits, digital exhibits, video games, creative business plans, and beautiful publications. But that's just the prelude. I know you are capable of not just producing more great work, but also of inspiring audiences and communities to exercise greater agency in addressing the challenges our democracy and our planet face. That is civic engagement and impact in its highest form. So wherever your careers and muses take you, please remember that you have the power to become innovators and humane leaders that our society and world are crying out for. Your impressive creative accomplishments thus far fill me with confidence that our future is in the best of hands. I am tremendously proud to call you Drexel graduates. Congratulations.
Please welcome the Dean, Antoinette Westphal College of Media Arts and Design, Jason Schubach.
Hi, everybody. Give me some energy. Hi, everybody. What's going on? We're here to graduate some folks. All right. Well, I want to thank President Fry. Thank you so much. And I want to welcome all of you that are here with us today, distinguished guests, Westphal faculty and staff, families, friends, and most importantly, our graduating students. What an incredible day we have compared to last night. Is this great for us or what? I'm so excited. Graduates, I want you to hear this from me. I am so proud of everything you've accomplished and everything that you have overcome to be here today. It is my honor to personally congratulate the graduates of the best college at Drexel University, the Antoinette College, Westphal College of the College of Media Arts and Design. Congratulations, class of 2024. All right, so we're going to get into this. We have some amazing student speakers and our amazing guest speaker, and I want to introduce the first student speaker. Please welcome Sarah Begley, who will address us on behalf of the graduate class of 2024. Sarah?
Hi, everybody. I'm a little nervous. I don't do this very often. I'm usually backstage. But thank you so much, and it's a really big honor to be the graduate speaker for Westphal this year. It's awesome to see everybody out here. It's really cool. Shout out to my sister who came all the way from Colorado. Yeah, thanks. This is not my speech.
It's not your speech.
Nope.
So we're going to get her speech.
It's okay, it's on my phone, I got it.
Okay, she's
Thank
got
you.
it on her phone.
It's good, it's good.
Technology, yes.
Right? Making it work. Okay. Thanks for bearing with me, y'all. I appreciate it. Okay, so I wanted to thank Jason for that introduction. I really appreciate it. And I wanted to take a moment to thank everybody in attendance, our support system, our friends, our family, our coworkers, our cohort, our classmates, all of those people here. So thank you all for being here. Although many of us have earned our degrees before this, we began our journey under unique circumstances, within Zoom classrooms, social distancing, and with metaphorical and physical boundaries separating each and every one of us. Overcoming these obstacles, we kept the Drexel motto close to our hearts, proving to ourselves and others that ambition can't wait, not even for a global pandemic. When I first arrived in Philly, not born and raised, the city provided its own challenges for this little Colorado mountain lady, introducing me to a lifestyle I had never participated in before. I found out that my parallel parking skills are severely lacking. I accidentally ended up in New Jersey multiple times. But I now feel very fortunate to be knee-deep in cheesesteaks and Jason Kelsey memes. On a more serious note, we sit here today with the degrees that we've earned, but beyond that, we have learned so much more. Throughout the syllabi, we have all those things, but we also learned how to navigate SEPTA, how to find the right tension on the machines on the 3rd floor of Urban, because we all know that struggle, yep. And how to find Classroom 349, because I got that question from everybody in the building. On top of that, I've learned and grown into a better version of myself. I've learned how to stand up for myself and others because Philly will do that for you. And I've learned to be unapologetically and authentically myself, and that's the best gift that we can give to the world. And I hope that resonates with each and every one of us today. Drexel has solidified what I live by each and every day. You don't have to be grand to be great. And I've seen my classmates, my colleagues, and my professors create, accomplish, and showcase incredible things throughout these last couple years. And although Drexel has been what we have dedicated our lives to recently, Rita Moreno once said, "The day that you graduate, you do not arrive. This is not the end. This is the beginning. To graduate is to change gradually." And I cannot wait to see what every one of us steps into next, wherever it takes us, even if there isn't a Walla across the street. Congratulations, class of 2024. We did it!
Thank you so much, Sarah. That was great. Give it up for her one more time. That was so good. All right, now I am so pleased to welcome the astounding Jasmine Morrow, who is going to address us on behalf of the it's true, she's that great, undergraduate class of 2024.
Okay, I'm also very nervous. All right, good morning, good afternoon. Wow, okay, good afternoon, fellow graduates. My name is Jasmine Morrow, and I am a fashion design undergrad. Whew. Okay, again, I'm nervous, please bear with me. All right, 4 years ago, I actually had the honor of giving a commencement speech to my high school class. As we all know, that was in 2020, so it was on YouTube, which makes this completely different. I'm extremely grateful to be here in person with you all today. I want to start by congratulating everyone. This is a large accomplishment, and no one should take graduating for granted, especially from a school like Drexel University. I remember starting off college at home, like most of us. My living room was transformed into my studio, but little did I know, when we actually made it to campus, those studios would turn into your home. The only thing Westphal needed was a fridge, and I would have claimed it as my second apartment. But through all the late nights that turned into early mornings, I learned so much. The most important thing I learned was if I had $1 for every time I stabbed myself with a pin, I would probably be able to afford a term at Drexel. In all seriousness, it's a blessing to be standing here today speaking to you all as an undergrad. We lived a college experience like no other, and to continue to push through all the uncertainties and new normals makes this accomplishment even more special. When I was offered the opportunity to speak at the commencement, I was told to tell my story and express how I got here. Well, that story wouldn't even be possible without folks who lifted me up every step of the way. This speech is not about me. It's about my love for them and an opportunity to give flowers to those that help without even knowing the impact. To my parents, okay, I love you deeply, words truly can't express. There is a phrase that my mom has always said to me and explains the level of optimism I carry day to day. Words have life, so speak life. She taught me the importance of speaking positively to myself and to others. My hope is that I've been able to be a bright light to the people I've had the pleasure of meeting during my time here. My dad always told me after most of our phone calls, be brilliant. So much so that I got it tattooed on my arm so I wouldn't forget. But he didn't mean it like I wasn't already brilliant. I took it as giving myself grace. We know so much more than we think we do and are capable of great things. And I hope you all believe that about yourselves because it's true. To all the Westphal professors, staff, and faculty, you all made this experience so much better. I'm grateful to have spent so much time learning and laughing with you all. Each of you have showed a level of care and time that does not go unnoticed. And I am forever grateful to have been a student to learn and grow from you all. To Denise Marie Snow, wherever you are, Westphal, oh my gosh, hi! Westphal is forever great. Westphal is forever better because you are in it. What you are doing for the Bridge program and students like me has the power to change lives, and I'm forever indebted to you. Today is a day of gratitude. Woo, guys, I have to get through it. It's one more paragraph left. Okay. Today is a day of gratitude. For all of my lifelong friends I've made here, thank you so much for choosing me to be your friend. For all of the family here supporting me, it warms my heart to be celebrated by you all. To God, thank you for allowing me to make it this far. My hope and my prayer for everyone here is that you know that this accomplishment goes way past a piece of paper. You put the work in and were able to succeed because there was someone rooting for you. Whether you know what your next steps are or you are enjoying this newfound freedom from the confines of being a college student, you earned your flowers and should be really proud of yourselves. Thank you, and remember, ambition can't wait.
Give it up for Jasmine Morrow. All right, it's time for a little bit of acknowledgement. We want to acknowledge those students who have received special recognition from the university. In the spirit of honoring exceptional academic achievement, we wish to recognize undergraduate students who have completed their degree with a perfect 4.0 grade point average. Amazing. Can Jennifer Glickman come up first, please? All right, Alexandra Hughes, please come up. Okay, I would like to recognize those undergraduate students who have demonstrated academic achievement. Students who graduate with a GPA between 3.5 and 3.7 are designated cum laude, or with honor. Will cum laude graduates please stand? And you better give it up for these kids. Come on, young adults. All right. Remain standing, please. So, those graduating with a GPA between 3.7 and 3.9 are designated magna cum laude, or with outstanding honor. Give it up for them. Please stand up. And students graduating with a GPA of 3.8 or higher, 3.9, geez, or higher are designated summa cum laude, or with highest honor. Please give it up for them. Congratulations. All right, you may be seated. Okay, in partnership with the Center for Black Culture, Drexel University Graduate College Social Change for Equity Award is presented by the Graduate College to graduate students who have made positive contributions to promote social justice, equity, cultural diversity, inclusion, and understanding or awareness, and who have demonstrated excellence in DEI programming or initiatives. Please join me in congratulating Tanaya Deshpande on receiving this award. Tanaya, please stand up. There she is, right there. Congratulations. Great. The Graduate College Research Excellence Award is presented by the Graduate College to graduate students who have completed original, innovative research, scholarship, and/or creativity during their career at Drexel. The awards are designed to recognize widely disseminated student research with significant impact on the field or society. Please join me in congratulating Lauren Tenenbaum. Please stand up. Congratulations. Wonderful. One more. The Graduate College Teaching Assistants Excellence Award is presented by the Graduate College to graduate students who serve as teaching assistants and who exhibit exemplary commitment to students' learning through reflective teaching practices, innovative teaching methods, academic support, leadership, and commitment to their professional growth and development as an educator. That person is Anaya Vijayendra. Please stand up. Just wonderful. Now, Drexel has a long tradition of participation in programs with the United States military. I ask that everyone today who is a member or veteran of the armed forces to stand and receive your recognition for your service. Thank you so much, please. Thank you. Now, graduates, it's your turn. It's your turn to salute those who have helped you along the way. I would like you to thank the parents, spouses, partners, and children and loved ones that they deserve this so much. Y'all better stand up and clap for them so hard right now, those people that brought you through this journey. I have one more request of you, class of 24. You better thank those faculty and staff that were there for you. Okay, now you have a special treat. It is my honor to present our special speaker today, Brianna Danielle Rodriguez del Grosso. You're gonna love this, Brianna.
I hope he's right. Actually, I should probably warn you I'm neurodivergent, so we're going to go on a little bit of a journey today. A few twists and turns, but ultimately, we're going to take a look at mental health, the creative spirit, and those goddamn student loans. So, but before I begin, good morning or afternoon, class of 2024. It is an honor to be here, and I do want to quickly thank Jason for allowing me and Nick for inviting me to speak to all of you today, and to Bill and Jody, my graphic design professors, for tossing my name and introducing me to your fantastic dean. You clap for him now, but I'm going to say some things about Bill later, and you know. But ultimately, the one last person it'd be sad to not say thank you to, Diana Marshall. I know an unsung hero when I see one, and I swear, girl, the minute I can steal you, C-suite you into my next company, oh, it's going down. Unless one of you steal her first because you want to scale to the quickest success that you can find, then she's all yours. I'll steal her from you. So thank you so much for all your help. I have to be honest, I wrote about 20 different versions of this speech. It was an incredible honor to be asked to speak in front of all of you today, especially since it's a very difficult task. You were the class that survived COVID. And what the hell can I say to you? I should be learning from you for all intensive purposes. And, well, quite honestly, my mental health was kind of trash. Like a new all-time low, which I won't get into. I mean, let's face it, you're kind of in an interesting spot. You're about to say goodbye to some of your closest friends that you've made over the last 4 to 5 years, your chosen family. And that's hard. Some of you are going to be packing up your spaces, moving back, moving in with your parents, which I am sure they will respect you for the adults you are now. With all the freedom you've become accustomed to, you are a graduate, you don't need a babysitter. I'm advocating for you. I lasted 6 months, so, putting it out there. But yeah, it's a tough day for all of us. And so I do want to be mindful, and I'm not going to kill the vibe. In fact, I said my mental health was low, but it was more like, when you eat like McNuggets, but like for 3 times in the same week. So I have like that lardy sludge over like my psychic well-being here. It's actually not the worst feeling, if I'm being honest, but it's not necessarily my best. But on this day, on this speech, of all the 20, this was the one I wrote on the day I started my 3-month mental health leave from my role at Google. It was also the day I realized that somehow I had saved up enough money to make this decision, which, Dad, who's in this audience, in 5 minutes I'm gonna say something and your heart's gonna jump out of your mouth. And I want you to remember the sentence that I said: I had somehow miraculously saved enough money. See, you could be 43 years old and your parents still just, in your skull. They get to you. But no, it's the first time in my life where I can look at what I was doing, ask if I'm happy, ask if this is what I want to be, if there's anything else I'd like to try. This was the speech that I wrote in the very moment when I realized, I think I'm going to be okay. While I was researching this a few weeks ago on TikTok, I saw this woman. She said a really incredible quote. She said, "The success and the money that you want rests in the hands of the woman you're afraid to become." I'll say that again because it was pretty powerful. The success and the money you want rests in the hands of the woman you're afraid to become. I've been flipping that around in my mind nonstop, trying to see if it's why I felt so McNuggety, if you will. At first the quote helped me realize that my mental health, which is, it's always been there, a little anxiety and depression ever since my senior capstone project, where my teacher let me make book covers on serial killers, where I used the fruit and killed them the way a serial killer would have. Bill, that's insane. You should never let me do that. It was dark. But I also realized sometimes this is just how my hormones work, and sometimes it's shadow work. But when I was thinking about it, it's not like there's anything really egregious that's happened in my career. Although, there was that one time. I was a creative director on a project, you see, and I was flying back and forth to Philadelphia, filming a docuseries in 2008. This is before YouTube. Worked nights and weekends, lived in the editing suite, but I ended up changing jobs, moving to New York. That project won an award. It won a Philadelphia Addy. And I was really, this is gonna fall. Sometimes the higher the hair, the closer to God. You gotta be yourself. So, they called me when they won an award. B, this is so great, the project won. And I was like, yes. And then I checked the credits for my name, and my name had been scratched out. I wasn't recognized as the creative director. That was hard. That was a little egregious. Not as bad, though, as the one time where I was freelance. See, quite often when you move to New York, a company will like you to be freelance for 6 months before they bring you on full-time. And so when it was finally time for me to become full-time, and actually I'd been freelance there 3 years, this one manager said, hey, let's bring her on, but at 70% less than her salary. And if you don't know, I will use numbers here. Granted, I am aware of what it sounds like to talk about actual salary numbers, but for the parents in the audience who are scared about what their children can do, we can make some money as creatives, and I want you to know that. He wanted me to go, wow, that's really squeaky. He wanted me to go from $120,000 to $38,000. I had 3 days to make that decision. Luckily, an angel came in and they brought me in for $100. And by the way, when you're going from freelance, you're paying your own taxes, you're paying your own health insurance. That would have come out to $38,000, so your gasp should be even bigger because that would have been tough. And luckily, I got that number raised up, but I couldn't catch up fiscally for a while. In fact, it was so bad that I actually almost got evicted out of my apartment in New York. And this is the part, Dad, where I tell you to remember the first half of my speech where I said I had saved enough money at this point in my life, so when we go to dinner after this, I really don't want you to bring that up. Because this is decades ago, so, But this was shameful. I buried that secret really deep down in my chest. I didn't want anyone to find out that that had happened. And no one had found out until I met the love of my life, who's here today. And we go and we find an apartment, and it's so cute. And then the realtor calls, and goes, "Were you almost evicted out of your New York apartment?" And when I tell you, all the melanin I had dropped down to my toes like I was a ghost. That was actually egregious, to judge myself for something that was so out of my control. And I was able to fix it. But that kind of shame is hard. But that's it. Most egregious things I can possibly think of, I've got some of the world's top brands under my bra, such as McDonald's, Vanity Fair, GQ, Sesame Street, HBO, nearly every Philadelphia sports team, Teen Vogue, and of course, there's Google. I've really only had the best experiences. I have a portfolio filled with really beautiful creative. In fact, actually, I found this one insert that I made for the Philadelphia Inquirer, and it was interesting because there's 2 words that are actually misspelled. Now, I didn't do it. There was a freelance production artist who actually changed the words, submitted it, but I think she wanted me to get in trouble and then get fired and then get my job, and very, very strange, but it didn't happen. It was a really cool portfolio piece. One more that I can think of was I was working on a promo, and it actually wasn't my work, it was someone else's work. Is it starting to sound familiar to you from your co-op, how this kind of goes down? Where you come in and you save the day, then all of a sudden you look and you go, well, if I'm doing the same work as someone else who's literally learning the Photoshop program on the job, but we're being paid the same, this is a little weird. And the last thing, I swear, this is the last shit-talking story I have, because like I said, let me cook. I've got a point here. It was my favorite piece, actually. I think if I dropped names, the fashion department lips would fall to the ground. But I worked at a company where I got to work on a really cool website proposal from the biggest name you could possibly think of in fashion. I won't say it, but the name that you're seeing is the person. And I had prepared for weeks to present to them. The day before I was supposed to present, my president of the company goes, no, you know what, you stay home. I'm gonna do the presentation. I'm like, on the one hand, I get it. This is like a fashion titan, you're the president. But keep the girl in the room. I'm ready. He didn't do it. And allegedly, he puked all over my boards in front of the person, is the last person on the world that you'd ever want to puke in front of. I mean, I wouldn't have done it, but it happens. All right, why am I making all these jokes? Why am I talking on this? Well, honestly, because these events hurt me. And, while they're definitely examples filled with great shadow work and opportunities to grow as myself, they're also really tough because as creatives, this whole room, what makes us great is our ability to empathize with humanity. We're empaths sitting here, graduates of Westphal. We practice a very sacred art of vulnerability mixed with creativity to solve some of the world's greatest challenges that we can get our hands on. The challenges we feel are worthy of the true cost of our services, which are hard days, unknown unknowns, inevitable tears, and honestly, those can be some of the greatest rewards of our life. Knowing that we were able to make a difference through beauty, sincerity, and ingenuity. Honestly, nothing feels better. And I share these real stories so that each of you know, and the parents know in the audience, that those are the kind of moments that change us as creatives. Our taste, our art, a part of ourselves goes into hiding. It gets scared. And it's very hard to move on from these experiences. And I know when you go home today, you all have family members who have very similar experiences. And I hope that you talk about them. I didn't even add all the fun ways that colleagues and managers have said in their own coded ways, I was simply not white enough to earn the salaries, titles, promotions, and respect I'd clearly earned. That has absolutely been the worst and most constant part of my career. But then your student loans kick in every month and you've got to pay them again and again and again. But if you're lucky, it feels like you're moving forward. And if you're extra lucky like me, you realize you're on a loop of your own fears, which brings me back to that TikTok. What was I so afraid of? Why did I stay in places that had great highs and very incredible lows? Well, let's be honest, it's the student loans. It's the student loans and the places that we move and the cities that can actually afford to pay us well enough while simultaneously gouge our purses with the expensive rents that they charge us. It's stressful to make art and bills happen at the same time. And actually, the Astro girlies that I met back in the spring, I looked up your advice and I checked. My Chiron's in the second house of Taurus, so apparently I'm extra challenged. Thank you for that tip you told me. For centuries, though, the arts and money have forever been at odds. Business is stingy when it comes to our craft, $38,000 stingy, if I do say myself. They don't always appreciate the science that we do. They just want it faster, cheaper, Canva'd, ChatGPT'd, only to realize it doesn't work. Their brands, their interiors, their commercials, they all look cheap because they all look like everyone else. So in a world like this, and with a talent like ours, sometimes we have to chase the money. We have to pay those loans, which is kind of crazy now that I think about it. Why do we act like the only way to pay off your student loans is to go into a corporate job immediately in your major? No one has ever asked to see my monthly payments during a job interview, and I've never had a conversation about it with my friends. So I feel like, if I'm being honest, I might have done it the hard way. In fact, if I were in your seats right now, I would grab a film major, an animation major, a graphic designer, a business major, a finance major, and I would start an agency tomorrow. And in fact, what I would do is I would find an equitable way for us all to look at our student loans and be very, very aggressive about paying them off together. And in fact, I would take all the places that you worked at in your co-op and I would put them in your bio for your about page. And then the fact is, you're younger and you're faster, you can go and cut through so many different of the agency clients and pick them all up for yourselves. Build those portfolios, get out of the debt as fast as possible. And then, if you're really good at it and you still like each other, make a course, sell it to future students, give them the keys and a way to do something new. In fact, when you're done that, you can then go chase your blockbuster film or get your pottery placed in the Philadelphia Art Museum, start your fashion line, but you'll be free. And you know, if you couldn't tell by now, I think the president said I do keep it real, so I am going there. We were kind of meant to be today, I think. Not just the students, but the parents too. This room is filled with your children, and these are some of the world's most important souls. These are the ones who will make global impact with all their creative skills and talents. Whatever you do, don't spend this summer automatically just pushing them out into corporate without having the conversation I mentioned before. I've told you what this looks like. Quincy Jones said it best: when God walks out of the room when you're thinking about money. This room is a very unique and special workforce. So instead today, families, as you're gonna go off and grab lunch, get the big picture of margarita, discuss your favorite version of BBL Drizzy, and then agree, start to think about how you can get your kids set up financially as fast as humanly possible while they're chasing their creative dreams. How can this degree be about their financial gain too? I mean, is it an Etsy shop while you have your first job that's all about your favorite TV memes? Make enough money to start your own furniture line in 5 years? Or fashion students, are 3 of you getting together and creating a label so that you have a metrics-based business that you can then go and chase investors in 5 years, proving that you can do anything on your own? I think that whatever it is, parents, wherever you can create less shame around your kids right now, trying to survive in a world they didn't build, but they're fighting to find their way in because they have an undying desire to make a difference. That is precious, and that's special. You want to be proud of that, not the companies they worked for, but the way they protected their dreams and they stood on business. That's the goal. I'm an example of what happens when we don't talk about corporate truths immediately after this day. I mean, I survived. I did. I'm fine. But god damn, that was really hard. This route, this is what this looks like. When everyone else is impressed by the places you work and the brand names you drop, and inside you wear a heavy tax. And it's not the only path you have to take. When I was a student here, a professor named Brian Wagner once caught me in the lawn in painting class. I was so pissed and I was annoyed, and he asked me what was going on, and I explained I didn't want to paint the houses that he had signed to us. I wasn't very good at painting and realism. I just didn't enjoy it. He instantly laughed at me, and he said, "Why are you painting what you see, man? It already exists. Don't copy it. Make something new. That's far more interesting." I'm about to wrap it up, and honestly, like, some of my stories were McNuggety, but I've had a lot of fun too. Like, I was trying to figure out this way to explain one time I went to Brazil for a tourism campaign, and they threw me a booze cruise, and there was this man running around in this red Speedo dancing all over the place. Like, it was pretty wild. And I also know that I'm probably one of the few fortunate people who've been able to, like, snuggle up next to Big Bird and Snuffleupagus and feel their fur on my face. I know the privilege of my career, and I know that it's been special. But rather, I just want to say very loudly and clearly, in case no one's going to have this conversation, before you run out into the world today, students, just take 2 days and ask, how can I make something new? Walk boldly towards the person you're afraid to become. Trust me, and if you can find the courage to do it together as a family, that would be far more interesting. The way I did it for the last 20 years, it's effective. But you don't have to paint what you see. Always do what's right for you. And if you need any help, my telenovela last name, which is so long, can be easily found on LinkedIn. You can look me up anytime you need to, graduates and family. I'm always happy to be your hype mother. Thank you. Good luck, and do it your way.
How awesome was that? Please give it up for Brianna. Thank you so much on behalf of everyone at the Antoinette Westphal College. All right, who wants to graduate? Okay, let's get into it. It's now time to individually recognize all of our graduates. The names of our graduates will be announced today by Yvonne Leach, Dee Nichols, and Deb Rubin. Out of respect for all of our graduates, I do ask that you remain in all your seats until we have called all the names, and please return to your seats after you get your diploma. So let's get started.
Marshals, please escort our master's graduates to the stage for individual recognition.
I'm pleased to introduce the graduates of the Arts Administration and Museum Leadership Program. Samantha Gambino. Jorge Ascona. Stephanie Rodriguez Morrison. Rain Elaine Russell. Nushin Noverzalarki. Mary Elizabeth Kalesa. I'm pleased to introduce the graduates of the Design Research Program. Josefa Shagru. Emma Myers. I'm pleased to introduce the graduates of the Digital Media program. Alessandro Lopez. Maha Saud Al-Zarani. Sasanak Thiramalasatati. Kelsey Lee Erickson. Lingjian Zhen. Shenten Li. Quinn Cook. Matthew Tyler Maholics. I'm pleased to introduce the graduates of the Fashion Design program. Tiago Segundo. Madison Elizabeth Norman. Sarah Taylor Begley. I'm pleased to introduce the graduates of the Interior Architecture program. Manasvi Rakesh Kumar Chauhan. Chiying Lin. Banan Baisa. Manushi Snehal Ramesh Shah. Yesha Patel. Haral Nilesh Amin. Kavita Patel. Ahmad Aldaba. Pega Bagarimo Fidi. Tanaya Tushar Deshpanade. Junda Peter Shu. Siying Liu. Alyssa Morales. Ananya Vijayandra. Tasha Singh. Nahitha Srinath. Trijay Villarel. Raj Shah. Rushika Gajendra Mehta. Jeel Kataraya. Manvi Sanjay Jain. Caitlin Anna Schenkel. Isabella Rose Reed. Carly Elizabeth O'Brien. I'm pleased to announce the graduates of the Interior Architecture and Design program. Nikki Jane Catanzariti. Sarah Elizabeth Green. Julia Claire Hauer. Samyukta Swaminathan Iyer. Maria Anastasia Carnavas. Tyler Joseph McDougall. Eleanor Fayette Farrell Klembeck. Tegan Robinson. Lauren Tenenbaum. I'm pleased to introduce the graduates of the Retail and Merchandising program. Takira Monet Folks. Takira Monet Folks. Tabitha Brianne Jones. Bria Saray Stapleton. I'm pleased to introduce the graduates of the Television and Media Management program. Deanna Nichelle Eaton. Olawatosin Alaba Oiwunmi. Isha Rumpal. Emma Stoneberg. I'm pleased to introduce the graduates of Urban Strategy program. Thomas Devaney. Robert Grimmy.
Congratulations to all of our master's graduates. Marshals, please escort our bachelor's graduates to the stage for individual recognition.
I'm pleased to introduce the graduates of the Animation and Visual Effects program. Harry Jackson Cohen. Julia Rose DiBenedetto. Phoebe Luna Smith. Noah Santi-Unger. Elizabeth Mary Graham. Justin Michael Coleman. Marlon Antonio Francis. Lior Ray Dubrovsky. Vanessa Rose Urban. Paige Megan Harner. Andrew John Young. I'm pleased to introduce the graduates of the Bachelor of Architecture program. Nahid Islam. Shayna Lord. Joshua R. Hayes. Tyler Thomas Lambert. David Adam Wood. Wee Ryan Din. Jessica Susan Dunitz. Rachel Lauren Sasson. Lucia Celeste Yannick. Daniel James McGillis. Aiden Quartz. Stephen Joseph DeGroot. Gabriella Chad. Andrew Atkerson. Nicholas Christopher Filangeri. Jonathan Ryan Falkenberg. Matthew Oliver Edwards. Joshua Alexander Minnow. Llewellyn McGee. David D. Coletti. Blake Hurst. Joanna Smarina. Angelica Anne-Marie Zandra Sosanto. Krista So. Aaron Paul Forsman. Shay Aragi. Reina Eldidi. Nicholas Zachary Pellegruto. Nathan Jeffrey Taylor. Yale Osman. Andrew Billieu. Emily Doris. Maria Elizabeth Defoe. Francesca Hazel Arietta. And I'm pleased to introduce the graduates of the Architectural Studies program. Jacqueline Magali Lara. Kelly Lynn Owens. Janae Nicole Riddick. Alex Puerto. Lydia Janik. Hannah Soba. Robin Douglas Heppel. I'm pleased to introduce the graduates of the Art History program. Trinity Jane Dubois. Elena Caroline Pipolo. Kimberly Bridget Johnson. Audrey Charlotte Williamson. Cassia Justice Banofsky. I'm pleased to introduce the graduates of the dance program. India Rain Scott. Grace Eleanor Fisher. Aria Lee Ayuso. Aria Lee Ayuso. You're welcome. Emily May Euler. Anne Marie Pizzi. Ava Marie Pizzi. Bridget Alina O'Neill. Alexandra Nicole Hughes. I'm pleased to introduce the graduates of the Design and Merchandising program. Adeline Kathleen Schenkel. Alyssa Nicole Chu. Chloe Marie Thomas. Catherine James Brown. Isabella Foster Saponaro. Allison Elizabeth Gress. Holly Arlene Cambereri. Gabrielle Grace Finney. Morgan Cecilia Parascavula Fotiadas. Teresa Noel Lavanga. Lauren Louise Corcoran. Rachel Darrow Hu. Irene Sung. Rachel Mai. Rachel Elizabeth Rafferty. Chanel Alexandria Mitchell. Cecily Joy Premer. Radiate Lemma. Chloe Elizabeth Avina. Ji-sun Lee. Caitlin Mira Schreifer. Maya Despina Foglia.
I am pleased to introduce the graduates of the Digital Media and Virtual Production Program. Anna Mattioli. Dante Sorel. Wenhao Zhu. I am pleased to introduce the graduates of the Entertainment and Arts Management Program. Justin X. Johnson. Caitlin Hannigan. Ethan Oates. Brianna Boland. Brenna Boland. Sarah Rivera. Donald Davis. Felix Joseph. Josiah Randleman. Salman Bilgrami. Juliana Ettori. Jennifer Elise Glickman. Casey Bilger. Alexandra Baker. Tamara Maria Tandru. Ian Morales Gaskin. I am pleased to announce the graduates of the Fashion Design Program. Calvin Joy Seiden. Ellie DePaulo. That's it? Ellie Marie DePaulo. Olivia Hareben Haas. Jacqueline Jennifer Lupo. Sarah Maxwell. Paige Mueller. Eleanor Sear. Charlie Rose Yoakum. Emma Jane Turner. Marina Lamphere. Annabelle Elena Villanueva. Brianna Acton. Lena Miller. Karen Bogarty. Cameron Bogarty. Catherine McCuskey. Jack Patton. Mia Sipora Harrell. Aaliyah Gibson. Sinai Simmons. Jasmine A. Christina Morrow. I am pleased to introduce the graduates of the Film and Television program. Jillian Dangler. Sammy Weiner. Sienna Twiss. Isabel Gruden. Kristen Young Steffen. Brooke Riley. Sophia Hawkins. Summer Rain Blake. Kyle Mitchell. Christina Vasquez. Ana Fucciu. Ethan Rodriguez. Senthil Vale. Alex Krataminos. Mark Gucciardi Krieg. Hugh Turner. Jacob Hyman. Pedro Vasquez. Alexis Lopez Souza. Edward Matico. Noah Smith. Valerie Telnick. Amanda Rosenblatt. Cole Elizabeth Field. Simi Adenuba. Sarah Isley. I am pleased to introduce the graduates of the Game Design and Production program. Daniel Borkow. Dylan Foster. Julius Sasmito. Owen Brelsford. Evan Decker. Zakiah Simmons. William Grew. Anatole Joy Easterday. E. Berlin. Benjamin Knob. Riley Chang. Eric Andreski. Teresa Merritt. Serena Schaefer. Beck Timmerman. Joy Saito. Oliver Deinzer. Jordan Freifeld. Jade Blissett. Grady Milligan. Joshua Pellington. Christopher Weiss. Douglas No. Virginia Malott. Nicholas Capria. Harrison Wilatis. Ana Maria Balderas. Genkan Leon. Binchi Liu. Aiden Perry. Mason White. Christian Locantor. Nicole Harmon. Chelsea Berkson. Michael Anderson. Heidi Hack. Walter Kyler. Alex Weber. Alex Jasmine. Jordan Gerhardt. Shayna Lee. Spencer Cohen. Brian Glogauer. Matthew Maholix. Momo Jawad. I am pleased to introduce the graduates of the Graphic Design Program. Parem Patel. Cade Barton. Naeem Salim. Jordan James. Jason Mosley. Taylor Bogarty. Blue Koenig. Catherine Standish. Sarah Harbison. Kristen Philippe. Oh, Christina Philippe. Sophia Caballero. Amy Day. Carrie Marusich. Chloe Amon. Lillian Arnold. Allison Maza. Allie. David Featherston. William Schumacher. Isabella Willing. Megan Elliott. Bridget McLaughlin. Karen Hostetler. Carrie Kearney. Beverly Onita. Nico Divaria. Felicia Justine Wolfer. Rachel Kurgina. Anaya Kathari. Caitlin Miraglia. Amanda Silverman. Chris Hahn. Aaliyah Stillman. Alicia Gonzalez. Daphne Langdon. Zakiah Harrison.
I'm pleased to announce the graduates of the Interior Design program. Paula Yellis. Leah Papia. Victoria Pletskova. Gina Christine Lauder. Caitlin Ann Mohan. Sharing Sherpa. Madison Rose Kurtz. Reagan Suzanne Stukely. Alexandra Marie Gibson. Hallie Gastelou. Naomi Coley Sierra. Adeline Winger. Renee Exler. Natalia Brownstein. Taylor Shepard. Erin Kathleen Cornelia. Emma Vronsky. Tina Marie Chen. Alexis Hurdle. Cameron Dollar. Lauren Abigail Becker. Cora Mercedes Page. Isabella Hope Capuano. Charlotte Julia Catherine Howell. Almudena Moinas Ferran. Almudena Moinas Fernan. Giovanna Macrinotis. Jessie Chen. I'm pleased to announce the graduates of the Music Industry Program. Max User Mega. Jenna Elizabeth Yasser Soliman. Sophie Jessica Pritchett. Parker Keskinen. Ashlyn Bird. Isa Mansour Omin, pardon me. Jackson Carnes Marino. Isabella Chaviano. Thank you. Olivia Rose Alvarez. Josephine Boujabel. Sorry. Ibrahim Dusinov. Malvina Batia Jareen. Tegan Lee Sandu. Rachel Mia Riali. Everest Michael Robinson. Sophia Solomon. Ryan Ann Humans. Samantha Lauren Haney. Meredith Deanna Glover. Pauline Otar, sorry. Alexander Joseph Lawrence Heath. Sophia N. Porras. Mackenzie Rose Straub. Sienna Danielle Bigelow. Aaron Joseph Lindebaum. Isabella Marie Bernard. Sawyer Cillian Cormacan. Andy Champataz. Lean Padia. Adanze Naomi Benjamin. Todd Gutman. William David Morrow. Garrett William Noteboom. Jordan Rain Williams. Aviv Jackson. Gavin Isaiah Clark. Tyler Romeo. Carlisle Simring. Bridget Filiatro. Liam Hickman Caskey. Aaron Jackson Feller. Benjamin William Jennings. Cole Siegdell. Nicholas Cale Adams. Theodore Halligan. Sang-Hoon Park. Samuel Oscar Axelrod. Atticus Deeney. Colleen F. Lockwood. I'm pleased to announce the graduates of the photography program. Abigail Sarah Ketchum. Lauren Michelle Yard. Stephanie Elizabeth Butler. Anais Levidas. Dorothy Frances Bashum. Priya Kismet Vaswani. Megan Elizabeth Kite. Violet Jane Christian. Ella Herman. Jacqueline Lauren Blizzard. Molly Marie Hamaday. Lindsay Renee Reynard. Keith Johnson. Paul Gibbons Miller. Abigail Jordan Ring. Get up on your feet for the graduates of the Product Design Program. Benjamin Ian Muchin. Abigail Anne-Marie Melham. Sam Martel. Roger Olin Vitek. Kayla Leandra Clark. Sophia Goldberg Phillips. Petra Arinze. Nicole Hong. Caitlin Sidney Liu. Isaac Au. Bigayum Gunesh. Sebastian Alessio Morelli Payton. Henry McGettigan. No, you're good. Jared Scott Hollander. Thomas Francis Odom. Thomas Michael DeWeese. Mia Jane Zalupko. Narali Sarin Shah. Thank you. Rachel Denise McNeil. Andrea Escobar. Martin John Queenan. Amy Wu. Ashiraya Sripa. Mark Frederick Maddox. Thank you. I am pleased to introduce the graduates of the Screenwriting and Playwriting program. Russell Brian Chizo. Anaka Mary Eilers. Annika. Megan Kathleen Rapp. Alana Brooke Dahlman. Mackenzie Hannah Hill. Abraham Bernard Kaplan. Ethan Matthew Binder. Michael Ortega Melendez. Miguel Ortega Melendez. Maria Angelone. Rachel D. Kessler. Taylin Michael Wilkinson. Joseph Henry David. I am pleased to introduce the graduates of the User Experience and Interaction Design program. Smash that like button. Izzy Heel. Leanne Thomas Maley. Roger Corpix. Tushar Ray. Joey A. McQuillan. Sorry. Christine Yim. Stephen A. McInerney. Bryant Liu. Andrew John Lenahan. Kyle Patrick Dolphin. Tynan Haru Drake. Megan Alexis Lamb. Allison Marie Drake. Molina Tepp. Parker J. Nix. Ling Zheng. Zhen Ten Li. Quinn Cook. Thank you. Cue the music. I'm pleased to introduce the graduates of the Westphal Studies program. Shane Matthew Steinberg. Lucia Marie Arujo. Rio Ma. Yeah? D'Angelo Rio Ma Buxton. Sorry, he wrote it so big. Do I say anything else? That's it.
Congratulations to all of our bachelor's graduates.
Y'all, you better get up for these graduates and give them their love. Get up and give these people their love. Thanks for coming out, everybody. Y'all are amazing. Go be awesome. Give it up for the class of 2024 one last time. Congratulations.